Jack Schwager wrote the famous Market Wizards books. He interviewed many super traders, including my favorite one, Linda Raschke. He has been exposed to the immense volume of the best trading information coming directly from the best traders. Did it all help him to become a great trader? The answer is no. However, despite never becoming an accomplished trader, he knows everything about trading, and in this video, I am presenting two of his most favorite quotes. These quotes, these precious pieces of the trading wisdom have the potential to direct your gaze to what matters the most in this crazy, difficult business of pulling money out of our computer screens.
One last question, and I'm sure you have a ton of great quotes and one-liners which you've picked up over the years, and it wouldn't be right to ask you what's your favourite, but is there just one or two quotes that you would like to leave us with before we wrap things up?
Okay, that's an interesting question. Okay, I'll give you two quotes. I'll give you one quote from one of the people I interviewed, and I'll give you one quote that's my own. Interview from the people I interviewed, and this is the quote. This is what I tell people. If someone said to me, Jack, we want you to give your best trading advice, we only got there's one kind of condition or constraint here. You can only use 10 words. So if I can only give advice in 10 words, right? And this is the quote I would use, and it's a quote from Bruce Kovner. And the quote is, know where you're getting out before you get in. The quote that I would use, and I guess I should just explain why that's so important. Well, for one thing, it sort of guarantees risk management. And for the other thing is, it is much more subtle. And that subtlety is you're making a decision of where to get out of a trade before you get in means that you can make that decision with the benefit of complete objectivity. Anybody who's been a trader will know that once you're in a position, you lose objectivity. So most people, almost everyone, will get into a position and worry about getting out at some later point. But once you're in a position, your thinking gets clouded. If you can decide that ahead of time, as Bruce Kovner suggests, then you're thinking from a much more objective and, I believe, a potentially successful frame of reference. As far as my quoting myself, there's a line I have, I'm sort of paraphrasing it, and it goes to this idea of finding your own approach to market. And the line is, there's a million ways to make money in the markets. Unfortunately, they're all very difficult to find, but there are a million ways. And the point is, don't worry about finding the one way. There are lots of different ways, but they're hard to find, but there are lots of ways. And only a very, very small number of types of ways are going to be right for you.